Hi everyone, in this video segment we are going over scenario 3 for determining R and S. In this scenario we are considering that the lowest priority is on an in the plane of the page bond, or we could say it's in the stick, meaning it is not on the solid or the dash wedge bond. Okay, so here's the structure. I've provided you with the priorities ahead of time here. When the lowest priority is on an in the plane of the page bond, right, we still always start by assigning priority according to the Conangle pre-log rules. We acknowledge that the lowest priority is on an in the plane of the page bond. And what you're going to do next is this. You are going to interchange priority 4 with whatever priority group is in the back, meaning on the dash wedge. And let's visualize this interchange. You are just going to take the fourth priority and switch the number with whatever is in the back. Here, the dash wedge group is the OH. So you are switching the numbers 2 and 4. You don't have to redraw the structure. Just switch the numbers 2 and 4. Okay, so here we have the interchanged numbers, taking the lowest priority and putting it in the back and interchanging whatever was in the back with the lowest priority. Here it happened to be 2, but in some instances it might be 1 or priority 3. You will then draw your semicircle from 1 to 2 to 3 after you've interchanged those two groups. Here, it looks like it's R, clockwise semicircle. So it looks like it's R, but because we changed two groups initially, it's actually the case that that is the S configuration. Okay? So we switch whatever we see after we have interchanged those two groups. Now, this is the most effective, surefire way to get the configuration right when the lowest priority is on an in the plane of the page bond. Again, you assign priority according to the Conangle pre-log rules. We acknowledge that the lowest priority is on an in the plane of the page bond. You will then take the fourth priority and put it in the back and switch it, right, with whatever was in the back. Here it happened to be priority 2. You will then go 1 to 2 to 3. That looks like it's R, but because we flipped two groups, it's actually the case that the asymmetric centers configuration is S. Okay? I know this is a little funky, and this is definitely a little bit harder, but in this scenario, I want to make it explicitly clear. This is not like scenario 2, where the lowest priority was in a solid wedge, right? This is different and distinct, and you cannot simply just do it and flip it. We must do this interchange to accurately get our configuration. Okay, so if the lowest priority is in the plane, assign priority, interchange 4 with whatever's in the back. You can just switch their numbers, do the configuration, and then flip what you're seeing.